Hello guys, the DV Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Marco with 1037 rating versus Nesh with 1373 rating, so it's going to be another higher to DB video. Also, make sure to go ahead and check out Nesh's Discord, the Coliseum. It'll be linked down below at the very top of the description. Very good for competitive, especially if you want to play for money or anything like that. Go check it out, and let's hop right in. So, we are going to see Nesh win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and decide to go ahead and go first. 40 versus 41. Opening hands, we have Aerial, Dragon, Dasher, Meltdown, Celeste. They are animals. They're playing the Fusion Destiny and Shaddoll Fusion, and they draw all four of the bricks. Yo, that's actually wild. There's no way. Like, that's actually crazy. Wow. That's a sight to see right there. I mean, they lose game one, so they ain't winning this game. If they win this game, Nesh, I got some words for you. And then they have Ashina, Imperm, Chalice, Mo Yi, and Emergence. So they're going to go ahead and activate the Emergence, go search out the Long Young. And then normal Mo Yi, effect, reveal Long Young, summon out the token, and then special summon out Long Young by discarding and bring out tokens. So that way they can set up Fleur before playing into a Nib. Effect, burn the opponent for 12. And then activate Ashina to summon out the Adara. It's very good to do here since you're only going for worms anyways, and then this will also give you follow-up. Yeah, can't link that away. Yeah, you gotta go for the synchro play first because the token. And then you're gonna get Mo Yi draw, and then search out the blackout from the deck to the hand, and then turn that into a monk. Adara effect, banish, add back Ashina. Then activate the vessel, dump Vushuda, go grab the Adara. And then set Imperm, set Chalice, set the blackout, and pass. So they have Chalice, Imperm, 2 pops, and a negate, plus follow-up. Especially versus this hand. Like, draw called by, admit defeat. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Going on into game 2 now. We are going to see this deck decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Shaddoll Fusion, Prosperity, Invocation, Prosperity, Lancia, and then they have Long Young, Emergence, Chalice, Ecclesia, and Emergence. So they're going to activate the Prosperity, go ahead, and they're going to banish just 3 here. Interesting choice. They're playing the Wendigo. Alright. I'm not going to roast them on this. This card's being more popular. But go ahead and look at the top 3. Oh, they're like actually playing Shaddoll cards because like there's Hedgehog there. Okay, well, it's interesting that they're playing the Fusion Destiny and the Shaddoll cards. Like most of the Shaddolls are just bricks in a lot of scenarios. So they are just going to grab Sanctum here. They're not even going to try to just go for Alistair. Oh my gosh, and they draw Ashley. I mean, they have Chalice for it anyways, but activate Emergence, and then this is going to search out the Tenyi there. And then normal summon out Tenyi. On that summon, drop Lancia, otherwise they can banish for token. Maybe you just flip Sanctum right there and go for Scythe. Because then, like, this won't even matter. Discard, summon out token. On that summon, activate Sanctum, chain Ash Blossom. Interesting decision because they could have just chaliced it and hold the Ash Blossom. And Ash Blossom is really good versus this deck. And like they saw that they had like the Alistair and like Hedgehog, so like they know what deck they're on. Go for Fleur and then effect a burn. To be fair though, this replay was grabbed at like it was like 4 a.m. So maybe they're just like playing a little bit bad. But they're gonna set Chalice, pass, draw Wendy, then activate Prosperity, go banish 3. Alright, banish Construct, Winda, and Maiden. Maybe last turn they decide to only Prosperity for 3 just because they had another one. And they didn't want to like get rid of most of their extra deck. So it's like, you know, they're playing like the Shaddolls, which will go through a lot of extra deck. The Alistair stuff can definitely go through a decent amount of the extra deck. Then they're going to Fleur negate, activate Shaddoll Fusion. See, this would be a really good spot for the Ash Blossom over Chalice. And then They're going to summon App Clone. Never mind, they're going to summon Winda by dumping an Alistair and Dragon. Dragon effect, pop the back row. They're going to chain Chalice onto the Tenyi. And then they are going to go Battle Phase, Attack, Crash, Winda. Winda add back. Oh no. Oh no, you can't. Oh no. Summon Agos. I mean, this is really good here. They're going to pop that. Invocation, grab Alistair, summon Alistair, Alistair effect, grab Invocation. And then they're going to activate that Invocation, summon out the Makaba. Yeah, this is really good here. They draw Mo Yi, they lose. Going on into game 3 now. We are going to see Nesh go first. Opening hands, we have Nadir Servant, Schism, Super Poly, Phantasma, Aerial. So, Super Poly is not to just fuse the opponent's board away, I'm assuming. I think it's probably for a Shaddoll plus the opponent's cards. I don't really see a way that it'd be for anything else. And then they have Desires, Ash, Ashina, Mo Yi, and then Summit. Unless if they have some crazy Super Poly target I don't know about. If so, let's see it. I'm down to see that. So they're gonna go ahead, banish, draw Vashuda and Imperm. Wait, so okay, all right, they're good here. I thought they banished more Tenyis than they actually did. Summon out Ashina, get rid of that, go for Monk, and then drop Phantasma here. And Nesh isn't going to Ash Blossom that. They're gonna let that go through. So draw Lancia, Ecclesia, put back Schism. They weren't supposed to show it. Then drop Lancia. Normal Mo Yi, reveal Vashuda. That's probably just a misclick there. Summon out a token, and then get rid of those. Go for the Synchro, Mo Yi, Synchro. Draw into Ash Blossom, and search out the Long Young. And then special summon Long Young by discarding and summon out the token. And then slap those into a Fluor effect. Burn the opponent for 12. And then they're going to set the Imperm and pass. If you're wondering why they didn't activate the effect to pop, is because they could chain to go ahead and try to negate and destroy. And then they'd have to change Fluor effects, so they'd pretty much be trading Fluor with Phantasma there, and they don't need to do that. Pass, draw Punishment. And then summon out Aerial. Battle Phase, Phantasma, attack the Monk. And then they're going to activate Super Poly. Go ahead, get rid of those. Summon Construct. They are going to activate Aerial 2, Construct 1. Oh, this is a weird scenario. So, let's see. If you chain Imperm, target Construct, and then they just go ahead and move to main phase 2, and the Anaconda. Anaconda's pretty good, but you do have Fluor negate, so you can stop Anaconda and then still have Ash Blossom for something else. Okay, so they're just going to let this go through. Alright, they're going to send Shaddoll Fusion, attack, activate Imperm on Construct, chain Phantasma, and then they're going to chain Fluor to go ahead and stop Phantasma. And then go ahead, Construct effect, add back. Alright. And then main phase 2, Shaddoll Fusion, chain Ash Blossom, and then Nadir Servant, Serve Max. I don't know what that means. Does that mean they sided it out? I think that's what that means. They're gonna dump Elder, add Ecclesia, Elder, pop, pass, draw Ash Blossom. Wow, I saw 3 I actually had a game where I opened like 3 Ash and then 2 of the Tenyis, but I still won that game. They're gonna activate the peak or the summon out the Synchro, and then battle phase, attack, and then pass turn, draw Alistair. Wow, what a draw. So they can't special summon out Ecclesia because there is there's no monster summon from the extra deck here. Normal summon out Alistair, effect. At least Nesh now knows, well, I mean, I guess they were going to know both cards anyways, even if they just summon Alistair because this was added. Effect, chain Ash Blossom, and then go for the Moon Maiden. And then special out Ecclesia. Ecclesia effect, they're going to let this go through. So this will go ahead and grab Knight there. And if you're wondering why, DB Grinder, why didn't they negate Ecclesia? Well, Anaconda is pretty good, so they wanted him to be locked out of the extra deck, but this still isn't a good spot for him, just because, like, you know, they're top decking, and the opponent has a lot of pressure here. Pass. Oh, that's dirty. Activate, go search Tenyi. And then summon Tenyi, effect, banish, summon out token. And then they are going to, looks like they're thinking here about what they want to go for exactly. They could use Emergence, lower the level by 1, go for Yazi, but Yazi doesn't actually do anything since they don't have anything in hand to reveal. I guess they... Yeah, Yazi wouldn't make sense. Because you could, like, Yazi summon out a Tenyi, and then Tenyi add back, but that also just doesn't do anything. So they're going to get rid of those, go for Baxia, and then Baxia go ahead and spin back. They choose to not Tenyi to dump there. And then Baxia beat over the Moon Maiden. And then pass turn. They could have Baxia tagged out the summon out Tenyi. But they don't really need to do that. I was going to say to play around Shaddoll Fusion, but they have Ash Blossom. So, yep. Pass, draw Celestial. Not a good draw. Pass, draw Imperm. And Sid, obviously. And they showed Ash Blossom, showing that it didn't matter what they drew there, really. Baxia. They're going to go ahead, pop. Special summon, effect, banish, token. And then slap those in the Baxia. Baxia, spin this back. And then just go ahead and attack for game. So, GG's. That was actually a pretty good game 3. But that game 1 was so unfortunate by this player. But, I mean, they had it coming for him. You know, they're playing all the Shaddolls in the deck. You don't really need those Shaddoll cards. And then they're playing the hero stuff on top of it. Like, you know, at some point, once you've put, like, a whole bunch of bricks into your deck, like, you can't get mad when you start seeing hands with multiples. It was just kind of funny how, like, they drew, like, the 2 Shaddoll bricks that are usually played as the entire engine, well, besides Shaddoll Fusion, and then the 2 hero bricks. Like, that was just great. But seeing how long the match was, actually pretty quick. It was only 29 minutes long. And with all that being said, make sure to go check out the Coliseum. Top of the link down below in the description. And the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.